Hey everyone! Today is going to be another episode of Music Monday, and this one is going to be a live concert review for the band INSOMNIUM. 2 nights ago, on Saturday, I went to the INSOMNIUM concert in Brisbane at the Crowbar, and they had 3 guest bands that played before them, the opening acts, and yeah, basically this is going to be a video reviewing not only INSOMNIUM, but also the acts that were present at the time. I'm sorry if I sound a little bit different, just it's been 2 extremely late nights of, you know, screaming, and last night I was at Aurelio Voltaire's concert and that was amazing. And anyway, I'm going to start this video off and I'm going to go into the vlog portion of this, and then we're going to get into my actual review of not only INSOMNIUM but also their guest bands. Best vegan supermarket we've ever been to. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Love this place. Didn't get much, just because we're going to probably head back up this way soon. Well, we're going to be up this way anyway tomorrow, but we're going to see Aurelio Voltaire live. I always feel like embarrassed when people recognize me. Not embarrassed. Embarrassed is the wrong word, but like shy and I don't know, worried, because I'm like, oh, do they like me or am I not what they expected? I forgot to say, I'm so sorry, I got caught up. You had beautiful makeup, absolutely beautiful makeup, and I loved your hair. I thought it was really cool.
What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing?
Don't know. So, she just messaged. She'll be down soon. I feel awful that I'm early. Ah! Is she wearing the same jacket as me? Oh my gosh.
You're wearing the same jacket.
We're wearing the same jacket. We're wearing the same jacket. Hey! I hope you don't mind being on vlog.
It's all good.
This is Tash, everyone. Did you want to say your Instagram handle? She's an alternative model as well, so
Just starting out, nothing like you though. Just Komori, music and modelling.
yeah, she's also more talented. She does music as well, so do you though. First up, we had a band called In Death. I only caught half of their act, but I stared at the band for a little while until I was like, I recognize that guy. Their lead guitarist, I'm pretty sure it's lead guitarist, he did all the solos, is a guy named Ra Temple. He is a very, very good tattoo artist on Southside Brisbane. If you're after portraiture, I highly recommend him. He's fantastic. But yeah, so I recognized him, and I knew he was in a band, but I didn't quite look into it that much. So yeah, they performed, and they were pretty wicked. They kind of reminded me of like a more death metal swinging version of Pantera. The lead vocalist of In Death, both my husband and I said, reminded us of Dimebag, just the mannerisms, the way he looked. He wasn't a guitarist, he was the singer, but yeah, just reminded me of Dimebag, and their music reminded me of a more kind of, yeah, death metal version of Pantera that also slips kind of into sounding a little bit like Phil Anselmo, the lead singer of Pantera's side band Down, the main one he sings with now. I do like Down, I think they're really good. So In Death was a really good performance. I'm disappointed that their set was quite short, but I was very, very pleased with their music anyway. And they had a female bassist, so I'm very, very into females in metal. I like seeing more and more females in the metal scene for some reason. I feel more of like a, you know, girl power kind of thing. The second band that was up, holy hell, they were awesome. They're called Valhalore. You may say, no, the word is Valhalla. No, it's Valhalore. It's a play on the word of Valhalla, and also, you know, lore, as in mythical story times and stuff like that. I met the singer of the band outside before the concert even began, and he was a really, really nice guy. He was friends with someone from my group. Just a really, really good guy to talk to, and then they played, and it was amazing. It's like Viking metal. If you're into bands like Scusia, Monomath, Turasas, anything kind of more Viking metal or battle metal, you'd be really into Valhalore. I thought it was really cool how they brought a piccolo player, a flautist, into the mix of metal, and she played all night. She had multiple different piccolos for, you know, different sounds and all of that. It was so cool. It was really, really wicked. I went to buy one of their CDs after the concert, but they didn't have card facilities, so, and I wasn't going to go walk down the street to the ATM, because in Brunswick Street in Brisbane, it's a little bit scary, so I don't like walking around Brunswick Street at all. Anyway, the third band that was up is a band that I've seen before, which is Orpheus Omega. Orpheus Omega played, and they were pretty good. They weren't as good as the last time I saw them, as they opened up for Lacuna Coil last time. I felt like this time their vocals were a little bit off, but that's only because, you know, this is the last stop in their tour, and I do understand vocalists do get a little bit tired, and, you know, their voices can get a little bit cracky. The weather's been crazy in Australia as well. They're another Australian band, so bouncing from city to city where it's like hot, cold, it must be hard. Despite the fact that they didn't perform as well as they did last time, Orpheus Omega always put on a good show, and they're another Australian band that I really want to see more on an international market. And then finally, you know, 3 or 4 hours after arriving at the venue, people were starting to get a little bit on the tired side, because generally headliner acts start at around 9:30 in Australia. INSOMNIUM started at nearly midnight, so that was a little bit off-putting in some ways. Some people had already left the concert, but yeah, INSOMNIUM, the moment they started, from start to finish, it was just absolutely amazing. They opened up by playing the whole entire Winter's Gate album from start to finish. If you're unfamiliar with the INSOMNIUM, their new album, Winter's Gate, it is basically one giant song that's broken up into multiple smaller songs. Kind of like a massive power metal ballad. if you're unfamiliar with INSOMNIUM's music, INSOMNIUM are a melodic death metal band from Finland, and they are absolutely amazing. The first song I heard of theirs was about 3 or 4 years ago, and it was the song One for Sorrow. And I fell in love with them from that one song onwards, bought a couple of their albums, and yeah, this latest one is definitely a great addition. At first I wasn't entirely sure as to how Winter's Gate would go as an album being performed live, because it's an hour long, just, you know, start to finish. They did cut out a lot of their little instrumental kind of background music that do separate some of the songs, which did cut the set down a bit shorter so they could play some of their old discography. One thing I thought was absolutely amazing, they finished off with their most popular song, which is While We Sleep. And I think that left the audience with, you know, their spirits up high. I love it when artists finish with their most popular songs, or, you know, their best songs, because it does leave the audience on an absolute high, like, yes, this was worth it. And yeah, it was worth it. INSOMNIUM played absolutely amazing. One thing I do have to complain about, but it has nothing to do with the band. It's more to do with the fact that I felt sorry for the band, all the bands, because there were a couple rowdy people in the crowd who kept trying to crowd surf in this basement concert hall, so the roof was quite close to us, but they were trying to crowd surf, and there was one particular point where the guy got up the front and knocked the guy's, the lead singer's microphone as he was singing, and if looks could kill, Nilo, the lead singer of INSOMNIUM, would have murdered the guy, like set him on fire, because he was clearly really annoyed. He was in the middle of a song, and this rowdy crowd surfer got up and knocked his microphone. I would be annoyed too. You're trying to perform a song. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get those kind of people who do try and interrupt their acts. I don't know if it's like it happens in other countries, but for some reason, particularly the concerts in my area that I've been to in Brisbane, they're more often than not, there's always someone who throws things at them, or, you know, just trying to get their attention, because they seem to get off on that. That's the only thing that I have to complain about. It's just the crowd. It has nothing to do with the band itself. The band were amazing. All the bands were amazing, and it was an absolutely fabulous night. I had a lot of fun, and I got to hang out with a friend that I don't get to see very often. So hi Tash, hi Noah, and yeah, I had a really good time. So overall, INSOMNIUM, rating them live, I would probably have to rate them a 9 out of 10. They sounded almost identical to album, and you could see the passion as they played their music. You could see that they loved it. And I love seeing musicians actually enjoy their own music. Sometimes you just see them and they look so robotic in their movement, but no, INSOMNIUM loved it. I absolutely loved the concert. They loved their music. You could see they liked playing it. So before I go, I'm going to give you my album of the week, but this week it's not going to be an album, it's going to be an artist. If you are at all into any kind of folk metal, melodic, black metal, Viking metal, any of those kind of genres, please check out Valhalore, because they are amazing. They're a local band, and I really do think that they need more attention. They're on Spotify, so you can go check out some of their tracks, and I'll actually link their Spotify down below. They don't know I'm doing this, I'm just trying to help out a band that I can see a lot of talent within. I will also link In Death down below, because they're also quite talented. But yes, definitely recommend Valhalore. For the last couple days, we've been listening to their music almost non-stop. It's absolutely amazing. I love it. So that is all for this video, and I hope you enjoyed this live review. Let me know if you like the way that I put the vlog inside the live review, or whether you want me to separate them. I put them together this time to test it out because I think it tells more of a story of my experience, but also I didn't have much vlog footage because my phone died. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you liked the live review. Let me know if you have seen INSOMNIUM live, and if you have any band recommendations for me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I'd love to be here for every single video. Like this video if you liked this live review. Comment down below if there's something you'd like to see on this channel. Also, I hope you're enjoying Music Monday, and I hope you all have a fantabulous day.